Hello everyone, welcome to episode 12 of Flashback Royal Rumble. This time we'll be reviewing the 1999 Royal Rumble event. And overall, again, this was another Royal Rumble match where the only matches that I cared about were the last two matches. This time, these last two matches were the I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind and the Royal Rumble match. The rest of the undercard didn't really interest me at all. I mean, first you had the Boss Man and the Road Dogg in a one-on-one match that wasn't even for the hardcore title, even though the Boss Man was the Road Dogg was the hardcore champion at the time. It could have easily been a hardcore title match, but it wasn't for some reason. Then you had Ken Shamrock defending the Intercontinental title against Badass Billy Gunn, and to me it didn't seem that Billy Gunn was ready to be a singles wrestler just yet. He would be later soon in the year, but it just wasn't that time yet. I mean, other than that, I found no interest in it. Then there was Gangrel and X-Pac for the European Championship. Honestly, this match, actually, I kind of like this match. Even though it only ran for like 6 minutes, which is way too short for that match. Maybe if they shed it off some minutes from the IC title match and gave it to the European title match, it would have been just as better, if not a lot better. But it didn't, and we'll move on. Then there was the women's strap match for the women's championship between Sable and Luna. That was a train wreck in itself, and I'll just leave it at that and move on to the next match, which was the I Quit match for the WWF Championship between The Rock and Mankind. I've always enjoyed these guys. They're definitely an example of two great guys who have great chemistry. I mean, these guys definitely had that chemistry, and they would have very successful matches whenever they're in the ring together, either as partners or as opponents. The voice dubbed I Quit thing didn't really interest me at all. I kind of would have preferred if they didn't do that kind of thing, but I don't know. And plus, the brutality was there. I mean, the violence level was off the chart in this match. I mean, you had Mankind handcuffed his hands behind his back, and then you had The Rock just pummeling him with the steel chair. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that gash in his head was for real. And I believe there's a video of Mick Foley getting stitched up after the match, and that was pretty graphic in itself. Overall, I liked that match. The violence level was out there, and I really loved seeing Rock and Mankind in the ring together. Then the main event, the 1999 Royal Rumble match, which was won by Vince McMahon. Wow. I think it's obvious that the only two that mattered in this match were Austin and McMahon, and plus they were the first two entrants, so there you go. And plus, everybody else didn't really seem to matter. I mean, you had Draws, Tiger Ali Singh, Steve Blackman, Dan Severn, the Blue Meanie, guys who you saw definitely did not see it winning the Royal Rumble match. Of course, you had guys like Owen Hart, Triple H, and Kane and these guys, but honestly, the only ones that mattered were Austin and McMahon, and they weren't even there most of the time. Once they were gone, it kind of dragged on a bit until Vince McMahon came in on commentary. To me, the interest level kind of went up when he did that, and then Austin coming back in the ambulance, that really brought it back. And of course, Austin McMahon went on to win the Royal Rumble match. Overall, this was an alright show. I definitely seen better Royal Rumbles than this one, but I'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you for watching. You can leave a comment, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Twitter at JJMWWE89, and that'll do it here. And until we meet again, take care, y'all.